Good afternoon, everyone. Everybody that wants to see Sam Choy, come and grab a seat now while you still can. We're going to start Sam Choy's cooking demo now. Thank you, everybody, for coming. My name is Lance Nagano. I'm a volunteer at the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium. My wife, Julia, and I created this event, and this is our second annual Sustainable Seafood. First thing I'd like to do... Thank you. First thing I'd like to do is introduce Mike Schott, the Executive Director of Cabrillo Marine Aquarium. He's going to talk very briefly about what sustainable seafood is.
Why does he always say so briefly, so carefully? Hello, everyone. My name is Mike Schott. Thank you so much for being here today. I know many of you have come to listen to the great chefs we have here today, but we want you to go away from this event thinking, you know what? It really does matter where my seafood comes from. It does matter, and I want to find out. Because if you were able to say that when you leave from this place and you live your life that way, we've done our job so far. These are things that are important to think about. These chefs that have joined us today feel the same way, and so that's why we're so excited about it. By the way, this wouldn't happen without the help of and the coordination by the Friends of Cabrillo Marine Aquarium. Caroline Brady, are you there? She is right there, the Friends of Cabrillo Marine Aquarium. Thank you to the Friends. Also, as Lance said, he and his wife, Julia Nagano, are the ones that came to us and said, why aren't we doing a sustainable seafood event? And we said, you know, we've been thinking about it for a long time, but it's their hard work, working with the Friends of Cabrillo Marine Aquarium, that have made this happen. So thank you so much for being here. As far as the aquarium's concerned, it's about mission. And our mission is to tell people about conservation of the ocean. How do we make sure that the seafood we're eating today is available for our children to eat too? Because I, for one, like seafood. Anybody join me? Anybody like seafood? Probably wouldn't be here today if not for that. But I want to make sure that my children and grandchildren can do that too. And that means we need to make wise choices. So thank you so much for being here today. And now I'm going to turn the mic over to Lance after being brief.
That was brief. That's the shortest he's ever talked.
Thank you.
Sam Choy.
Yes?
What needs to be said about Iron Chef Sam Choy? Google his name and you'll find a Wikipedia listing for Sam Choy. A James Beard Award winner, Chef Sam is author, restaurateur, and television personality. And I'm trying to multitask. I can't turn this damn thing down. Okay. He's often referred to as the founding contributor to the Pacific Rim cuisine and the godfather of poke. Sam also helped develop and popularize Hawaiian regional cuisine. He's recently designed special Hawaiian-inspired dishes for American Airlines first class and executive platinum flyers. He's a published author of over 14 cookbooks. He's appeared on numerous TV shows and is currently appearing on a YouTube weekly series, Sam Choy's in the Kitchen, where he visits different households on the island, goes into their kitchen, sees what they have in their refrigerator, and creates dishes of what's existing there. Sam brought his entourage with him today. You're going to be entertained also by Chica and Lincoln, a couple of ukulele players.
Wow. Is that it?
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much, Lance. The aquarium, what can we say about how hard they work, how important it is what they do? And I think as you look around in this, I see my ukulele teacher, she's waving at me. But anyway, you know, the education part is really important. You know, we don't want to give the earth to the next generation and it's all barren, you know. I think we see enough of that around. So all their hard work has really paid off. And it's right here, right in you guys' backyard. So anyway, to start off our day, are you going to dance?
Get out of here.
But anyway, I am so blessed to have Lincoln and Chica, these guys, and Lincoln's wife, and my classmate Charmaine. I don't know where Charmaine with this. Charmaine's right there. They're gonna perform for you guys because we grew up together. I've come through this area many times. And Sissy's Halal has been in Hawaii for 30-something years at the Mary Monarch with Lincoln and Charmaine as dancer. Grandkids are dancing now, and one big family. And Chica, he has his own band. They play like Zach Brown kind of music. Actually, he taught Jake Shimabukuro how to play. So, but he's kind of like, because now he lost some of his hair, he kind of slowed down his playing. But they gave me a ukulele to play with them, but I'm going to be talking. Thank you. I play really good, but not good enough. So in Hawaii, we call this kanikapila. So that means just gather, get up, and play. Anybody else want to play? You want to play? How about my man right there, Mr. Granger? Hey, Tracy, how about you? Tracy, world-class swimmer, world record, right there. How about a hand for Tracy Granger? She is definitely the real deal in the pool. You want to mess with her, don't mess with her in the pool. She's bad. But anyway, you guys ready? Ready. Charmaine, you ready? Sissy, watch them. Make sure they do it right now. Okay, on the count of three. Three, go ahead.
And the hooky, 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 hooky. Now, we going to a hooky lounge.
Come on, you guys, give it up.
Hooky lounge. Everybody loves that hooky lounge, where the color and the counter and the big luau, and we go round it out into the sea.
Get him, Charmaine. What more punas?
To a hooky lounge, a hooky lounge. What a wonderful day for fishing. The old Hawaiian, we and Sam and the hooky lounge nets are swishing down in old Laia Bay.
That's where we're from.
Oh, we're going to a hooky lounge, a hooky lounge. Everybody on the hooky lounge. The counter and the big luau, and we go out and into the sea, and all the ama come swimming to me. Oh, we're going to a hooky lounge, a hooky lounge. Aloha.
Oh, Charmaine, you still got it, man. Hey, you guys, Miss Hawaii, Lincoln Caillou. Lincoln Caillou. Hey, thank you guys very much. I would say Hanaho, but we gotta go. Thank you, Lincoln, Uncle Chinka. Oh, Charmaine, you get them. And you, Auntie Sissy, mahalo. What else? Ready? Okay, so that was amazing. What a way to start. But let's get on the serious side of what we're here for. And to me personally, been kind of very fortunate to be involved in this movement of this sustainable cooking for solutions. Did a big one like about 2 weeks ago up in Monterey for Julia Packard, and been doing that for a long time. But I was very fortunate to go to Palmyra Atoll to see. It's a TNC island. It's a nature conservancy. But to see that the education part, when it's done right, you can see the results of success. I think Palmyra not only is a healthy place, but it has everything that what used to be. And they just got the rights to the King Island, which used to be fished out by other countries. Now it's owned by TNC, so that has stopped. I did tour with Jean-Michel Cousteau. We went out to the northern Hawaiian Islands. I got to see all the fruits of all their hard work to allow the ocean to be itself. As much as we really sometimes do not respect the ocean or just don't even look at it, although it's part of our backyard, you got to stop and think. It's a lot more water than land. So that's why it's important to keep it clean. I filmed this year on Deadliest Catch, and I was on Sig Hansen's boat, and I got to watch some videos out of when we came out of Bristol Bay. Got to see some video of the Russian side of the ocean, like the Dead Sea. Literally nothing's on that side. and they flip the camera around, and we're talking like maybe 20, 30 feet between the two sides of the DMZ or whatever they want to call. And our side is so plentiful, so rich, and all because of education. You know, they had a problem with the crabs kind of like been missing in spots, and they thought that they were dropping their crab traps early inside, but they found out they had big halibuts, like 500, 600, 700 pounders, were just sucking those crabs. So what they did, they allowed the long liners to go out there and not eradicate, but just take the big ones so that they can allow the crabs to do what they do best, and that is multiply. So those things are really important to understand, because I got fortunate enough to see that with my own eyes. So it's important to support that whole movement of sustainable, but more importantly, our ocean. You know, every time someone throws a bag in the ocean or we don't take care of the ocean, it does affect, you know. So anyway, I'm going to do 2 dishes today. We have 2 dishes that I did out there. I shouldn't say I, but we done. We have a ceviche with the chips if you haven't had it, and we have a spicy poke. I just did a documentary. It took us 2 years, but it's finally done. It's going to be at the film festivals all over the country, but all over the world. But the interesting part about that is the message of my love to this dish called poke, P-O-K-E. You know, I have a new T-shirt that says nothing like a good poke, but it's spelled P-O-K-E. So I have to watch out when I wear that on the mainland. I have to make sure that we say like it's poke, not poke. You know, I've had a lot of girls come up to me. I like that poke. I said, yeah, you be careful now. Don't wear this shirt. But anyway, so I'm gonna do 2 dishes and talk about the seafood. Primetime Seafood, they donated the product. Go visit them. Thanks, guys. Yeah, they did a great job. They gave me some beautiful ceviche. We got the rockfish that's in there. Amazing. What a great product to work with. Rich in oil. You know, the old saying is, I've had a lot of people question me about like, so what are they feeding? Of course, basically, that has changed. In the earlier days of all these big fish hatcheries that, you know, raised and, you know, gave us this sustainable stuff, they kind of, you know, learned as they were going to change the feeding. So they're feeding them like squid, calamari, shrimp, and they're growing that. So they're doing the same thing what happens in the ocean, but more in a controlled environment. Seaweed and all those natural things, so it's very healthy. They've had some samples of that fish presented to some Japanese, like shoot, I got, what's that market out there? Help me, in Japan, Tsukiji market. Thank you, dear. Tsukiji market. I got too much things going in my head right now. Tsukiji market, especially after the music. You know, they had him sample it, and they were like, "Wow, this is amazing. This is almost like wild caught." So those are things that have really come and progressed in a long way. I mean, they said they got air conditioning, but it's warm. Let me get on the stage. Might be cooler up here. So this beautiful fish, farm raised, and the fish that I tasted out there, farm raised. So after you're done cleaning it, let me put on a glove here. Anyway, I'll put my gloves on. You know, poke is really interesting. I think when you see the big shakers and bakers like Costco, they got poke. I don't know if it's reached out here, but Costco's got poke. Some of your local restaurants are serving poke. You guys have poke. She has poke. Oh, girl, I love your courage. Okay, I'm going to just move some stuff here. Can you guys see everything up here? Okay, and then of course, this is how I got it. It was so nice of Prime Seafood to fillet. And taking the fillets off of this fish here. It's amazing. And if there's any question, we'd be happy to answer. This is a rock fish. Okay? Right here. So where you want me to go? Tell me.
I would put that here, switch places.
Wait, you grab that. Better? Okay, good, thank you.
Is that safe?
Yeah, it's safe. Okay, so here we have some nice fish here, fresh. Take out the center bone right here. Just imagine, before I was a chef, I was a surgeon. So this is real easy, cutting fish. Just cut it. So this is what poke means. Poke means to cut into cubes. So if you do fruits like this, if you do steak like this, or if you do any kind of things that are cut into cubes, make a salad of it, it's a poke salad. I mean, if you're in Hawaii. But if you're not in Hawaii, you can still call it poke salad. So, just kind of like cutting it all in cubes. Knock, knock. I'm my friend, Mr. Granger. That's a little inside joke, man. He always try to get me to knock, knock jokes. But this is a real beautiful fish to work with. The product is amazing. The oil, the flavor. If you haven't tried it yet there, it's really good. And you know, seriously, everybody always tell me like, oh, what about this or what about that? I eat poke almost every day. I look all right, huh? I'm not glowing, huh? How are you? Yeah, that's the most important thing. You don't glow at night. So what I want to do after I'm done cubing it, I'm going to put it in its mixing bowl. Put some salt. Put some nice fresh lime juice, organic lime juice in a bottle. Pretty cool. Whole Foods. Thanks, Whole Foods. So it kind of cooks it a little bit, okay? And I want to just let it just cook just like that, and then I think, where's my helpers? I need the olive oil in the back there. Look for a bottle of olive oil in the back, that curtain there. Thanks, Tracy. Look to your, against the wall, the big bottle of olive oil. You all right? The reason I want to add the olive oil, it kind of like a little CNH. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Organic olive oil, amazing. Just a little. And the reason I like to put a lot olive oil a little is that it's kind of like spreads the sodium around evenly. Important to do that. So if you look at it, the fish is starting to change. The color is kind of getting kind of like on the dull side, so the lime's cooking it. And that's why every time when you think, like people say like, oh, I don't eat raw fish, but you think about the poke, the salt cures the fish. Just like if you're eating gravlax or any kind of salmon that has been cured with salt, it has that same texture, you know? So it's like it's cooked with that. Oh, man. We'll pass it around right when I'm done. A little bit more citrus. And then my friend right behind my booth there, he's serving this beautiful hot sauce. You guys like it hot or mild? Just kidding. I learned that from my chef friend, Mr. Granger. And then just when you think the rice pot is just for cooking rice, I have a mixture of cilantro, red and yellow peppers, red onions, and I got some jalapeno peppers that have been diced up to add to the salad or the... If you ever think of really want to seriously lose weight and eat something good, this is it. This is amazing. This and breadfruit chips, you know, ulu chips, gluten-free, sliced in, baked in the oven or fried in a nice canola oil. A wonderful dish. So this is done. I'm going to make the next dish. Are there any questions about this beautiful dish right here? Can you guys see that? Yes. The question is, it took only a little time to cook in the dish. Yes. You could cook it more, but I kind of like it like this because when I did the study on poke, I started from the South Pacific. Well, actually up in South America, like the show Kon-Tiki, how they came through to find the Hawaiian Islands. Rapa Nui, Pitcairn, then you come up to Tahiti. That changed. Over in South America, in Peru and all that area, they'll cook that fish all the way through with the lime. But as I come to Tahiti, they have poisson cru or oka in Samoa where they add coconut milk to this, where the fish is still raw like this. But it is cooked because the salt penetrates it with the lime juice. I like it better like this. So that's just a preference on all my travels on finding the best raw seafood, yeah? And of course in Japan, yeah, thank you, Lincoln. Lincoln, because you ain't sing, I might give you the bowl. I'll throw the poke away and I give you the bowl. So you guys can, you can mix your poi inside. But yeah, it looks nice. It tastes good. I think what we'll do, we'll put this by the table or maybe pass it around. If I get some helpers, can I get some helpers to pass this around? Yeah.
Want me to put it a little?
I don't know. Yeah, toothpick is great. Yeah, thank you. Oh, give me the spoon. Oh, you can leave it there. Yeah. No, I got one more here. Thank you very much. Okay, this is what I learned in Portugal, how to clean the cutting board. Wow. That was neat. Again, another nice piece of fish from Prime Seafood. We had 40 pounds of two beautiful loins of tuna. And this is kind of like my favorite poke. We're going to kind of do this poke because I don't have a cutting board, a mixing bowl. I'll do a chopping board poke. Okay? How many of you guys seen me on Chop? The show Chop. What? Just 2 guys? 3 guys? How about Hawaii 5-0? Hey now. Book them, Dano. I kind of practiced that line. Oh, thank you, dear. Wow, she just gave me free tickets to watch the Lakers play. Wow, how about that? But anyway, what's funny is every time I get to read the show, I always find myself, is that the smallest container we have? I want to do it right on the board here. Just give me a towel and wipe. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe the board. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Look how beautiful this. You see all the oil? This is bluefin tuna. All the oil. See all that white there? Man, this is so good. It's like, I don't know about you guys, but where I come from, this is how we cut. Blinken cut you, taught me how to cut my sashimi like this, big. You cut them big like this, you know. But man, this thing is so good. I gotta check the oil. Wow, lucky me. Wow. Oh, that is so good. Thank you very much. How about a hand? This guy, look at this. Thank you. Where's he from? No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, we got a nice bowl here. I mean, it's not blocking your view, huh? How about now? Can you see me? So I'm going to cut this into, nice big, nice squares, which is called poke. You can see it right here like that, okay? Did you guys try that yet? Did it? Good, huh? You can't beat it when it's fresh like that. I like just eating it like that, and then it's really funny, but I did a dish similar to that over in Napa like about 3 weeks ago, and a lot of the big wineries were there. Trilogy from Floral Spring, and they were like, "Chef, so what kind of wine you think we should pair that with?" I said, "The kind of wine you pair poke with comes in a brown bottle called beer." They didn't like that. I think I have my tickets and my bags all packed already. But this is really almost too good to make poke. But because you guys are royalty and Prime Seafood are so generous, that's what we're serving there in that spicy poke. I'm almost done. I know you guys got to go. I know they got a really nice chef right after me. You guys really want to stick around for the next chef. Man, he's the chef of the Ternera Hotel, Chef Ibarra. Unbelievable chef. You'd want to hang around. Man, this fish is so oily. I can feel it through the gloves. So good. Anything good takes time, right? You're right? You can't hurry up and rush through it. Everything takes time. Wait till you guys taste this one. Oh, man. I'm cutting it in little bigger chunks. Man, last night I was in Hollywood Bowl watching the Zach Brown. Oh, were you there? My friend and his wife took us. It was amazing. Thank you, Stephen. That was amazing. Man, that band was flapping in the wind. I really enjoyed it. That's a great venue too out there. Okay, now we're gonna just add a little bit of salt, just a little bit. Sea salt. Asian gold. Asian gold. That's the wrong kind? I'm all over the trucks in Hawaii on Aloha Shoyu, which is a local shoyu. They also have that made in Hayward up in the Bay Area. But please don't tell, no cameras please on this one. Ooh. Some tobiko, fish eggs, huh? Little Japanese caviar, nice, huh? Oh yeah, baby. I need this fish wrapped up. Lincoln, you guys gonna take this home? Lincoln, you guys gonna take that fish home? You're gonna steam them. Pack them for you in ice. I have green onions and sweet onions, all the way from Walla Walla, Maui. Yeah, can you pack that fish up, please? And Lincoln's gonna get it. Okay, so now I'm gonna mix it. So if you look at it, it's pretty much like how we would eat it back home, just like this. You know, it'll be like, if you go to some of the stores, you'll find it like this. Wow. Something's missing. Sesame seed oil. I know I'm on a time limit, but little coconut water for me. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This coconut water, I'm from Hawaii. I go to the South Pacific a lot, Tahiti, Samoa. This gotta be the best coconut water. If you guys get a chance, it's right behind my booth, right behind. Try this, it's very good. It's not a commercial, it's the real deal. Okay, now I'm gonna heat it up a little bit. This is a Hawaiian chili pepper via, what's the guy's name? Salsa Picante from Mr. Picante. You guys like cowboy gravy? You guys like cowboy gravy? What? You guys haven't heard cowboy gravy? Right here. I don't believe it. Oh no. So if you come to Hawaii Island where I live in Kona. There's a little sleepy town up in the mountains called Kamuela or Waimea. That's where Parker Ranch is. All the cowboys are out there. Those guys never leave home without a bottle like this or a squeeze bottle in their back pocket. So throughout the years of me doing cooking shows and doing events, I've called this cowboy gravy. Because those guys put this on everything from chili to stew to even the lau-laus that they serve at the local birthday parties and stuff like that. So I always try to trick people by saying a little bit of cowboy gravy goes a long way. And of course, there's only one kind of cowboy gravy. Right here, best food. If you serve Kraft or the other stuff, that goes you nowhere, huh? Okay, so I'm going to just mix it up just a little bit. And I'm going to have my helpers come up here and take this down there and have you guys try this one. This is one of my favorites. Not because of the cowboy gravy, but just the love. Man, better than a tuna sandwich. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, oh yeah. Thank you. But anyway, I just want to take this time to thank Lincoln, Chica, Charmaine, Sissy for opening up this wonderful afternoon. My helpers, Lance and his son, and all the guys that are helping us in the booth. Thank them so much. A great event. They've come a long way in getting all the vendors, all the chefs. But more importantly, don't go away, because the chef that's coming up next is Chef Ibarra from the Terranera Hotel. He's a remarkable chef. So thank you guys very much. Aloha, and see you guys around town. Thank you. Come on, Lincoln, sing me out, Lincoln, sing me out. They need the mic, they need the mic.
Thank you, Chef, thank you.
Sing with you, ukulele. We do a song called Hanale Moon. How many of you know that song? Sing along with us.
Come on, Pocho.
Ready, Chica? When you see Hanale by moonlight, you will be in heaven by the sea. Every breeze, every wave will whisper, you are mine, don't you ever go away. Brother Sam.
Hanale moon.
There you go, Sam. It's like ting.
Flapping in the wind.
Kawaii.
No, play. No,
Hanale.
Come on in.
Hanale moon. Aloha. No thou iaoi. Aloha. Aloha. No thou ia. Hanale moon. Para Sam Choy.
Oh, Linky Caillo, Uncle Chica, Charmaine,
everybody
Auntie
big hand.
Sissy,
Give everybody big
mahalo.
hand.
Thank you, you guys. Love you guys all. Have a nice afternoon. Enjoy the day.
If you guys have any questions of Sam, he's going to be in his book signing booth right here. The Cabrillo Marine Aquarium gift shop has books for sale. And so if you want to buy a booth over there, Sam would be more than happy to sign it for you. Come over here, talk story. Now we're going to have about an hour break before Bernard Ibarra comes on. So go and enjoy the food and then come on back here. Thank you, everybody.